me ask you a question. Would you still carry seashells if the whole entire world moved on? You're like, Arthur, what are you talking about? Well, what I'm talking about with seashells particularly is that used to be a form, believe it or not, of barter that people use in order to buy and sell back in the day, right? And eventually, of course, people started using gold because it was shiny and pretty, and people started using all other types of things to use as money as the world continued to progress, right? Now, eventually, in the most recent era, we've been using this thing called fiat currency, where fiat currency basically just means money that I think that's like a French word for I don't even know what the word stands for, but it's money that's not backed by anything. For example, the American dollar, right, is a fiat currency that's not backed by anything except for the full faith and credit of the United States. So basically, it's backed by the fact that the United States said it's worth money. So that's the what we've been living in. And every fiat currency that's ever existed in the history of the world has always eventually failed historically. Where that's where we bring in something like a simple example like Bitcoin, right? And even further than Bitcoin, something like Ethereum or something like that. And the reason why these things are also can be money is because at the end of the day, they represent something called programmable money, which right now in this new world, this new information age that we live in, we've already digitalized money to a certain extent now. So that is needed in order for us to be able to realistically trust for our money to live in a technologically backed, ledger, which is where the world probably should go. The only negative, of course, is that means that governments would have less control over individual money. But for anybody that has a lot of corruption, obviously that becomes a problem because if you don't control the money, then you can't do the corruption.